Politico is now reporting that the Pentagon wants Israel to strike first. The U.S. can't be first blood because it's so unpopular. Now, this seems to me an admission that they know that Iran will not strike first. So why are we so trigger happy, Colonel?
I know from my sources in the Navy that sailors actually took undershirts and stuffed them into the toilets to cause them to back up.
What?
I know that the crew's very, very unhappy with being at sea now for, 10 months? And before this is over, it will have been a year. They went to Suda Bay. I think they tried to address some of this. And now they've pulled out of Suda Bay after, 48 hours or a little more than that to repair things. But you're talking about something else that's hugely important. I don't want to go into great detail, but logistics in the region is very problematic right now. Places we formerly were able to utilize, we can't because of the Huckabee interview, frankly. That particular revelation has turned almost everybody against us in the region. So the Navy is now looking as far away as India and ports there. Now, militarily, how this goes, that's a real tough call. These people are not going to surrender. They're not going to submit to Israeli hegemony on the basis of our threats. So they're going to fight. What have they got? They have an almost inexhaustible arsenal of missiles, and at least 2,000 of them fall into the theater ballistic missile category, maybe a few less, but it's close to 2,000. Then they have a lot of other medium-range ballistic missiles, cruise missiles. Some of these are of a relatively new variety from China, including missiles designed to attack and demolish or even sink ships. The range, though, of course, is an issue, and the radars are an issue. We know that the Chinese have provided some very new state-of-the-art radars that theoretically can look out to 420, 430 miles and even identify stealth aircraft at that range. The real question is, how tightly integrated are these air defenses? How much experience is on the ground? I'm told there are hundreds, maybe as many as 2,000 Chinese on the ground in Iran helping the Iranians.
Wow.
I would think that that's necessary because you can't deliver some of the technology that's come in within the last few weeks and expect these people to be able to do it. Now, we have Americans in F-16s flying for the Ukrainians, not in U.S. uniform, but they have gotten permission from the National Command authorities to go over there and fly these aircraft on the west side of the Dnieper. I would not be surprised if there are not some Chinese pilots on the ground ready to climb into the cockpit and fly some of the new aircraft that are being delivered to Iran. I think large numbers of these ballistic missiles in particular are going to get through, and they're going to do enormous damage. And if this continues for any length of time, beyond, say, 10 days, Israel could very well be completely destroyed.